Thank you very much, Professor. You've talked a lot about contentment, that we should be content and happy. What do you do with the greed that still goes on, the imbalance in our society, in our world, the abuse that continues, the injustice that continues to tear our community apart? Should we continue sleeping on the floor and be content, like you have said, instead of rising to address these issues? Thank you.
问得很好。
Great question.
提的问题很好。实际上，可能我刚才讲了，我去过很多地方，但是每个地方，上至国家层面的，下至一般贫穷层面的话呢，人与人之间就有很多的这种不满的这种情绪。这个是可能，只要人类这个存在的地方的话呢，可能复杂和一些矛盾或者说是不满的情绪呢，一直是存在的。当然有非常严重的这种贪婪，或者说是腐败的话呢，到一定的时候就是可能会溢出来的。就这个是一个自然规律，就不管是在哪个地方，但在那个时候呢，是我们还是乖乖的就等待呢，还是通过一种方式来争取呢？可能需要智慧。有一种智慧自己呢，就是能过于就是对方的这种就如果你能发现的时候呢，你可以就是对抗或者站起来。但是你不能这个对抗的时候，毕竟是对方的势力非常强大的话呢，你只能这个忍受。我们佛教当中有一句话叫做是什么呢？你在别人这个受下的时候呢，你应该听他的话，就是这是最好的这种出路。就如果你的能力超过对方的话呢，那你可以做各种行为都可以。除此之外呢，我们可能会在社会当中就是看到一些不公平的事情，但这个是不仅仅是现在，我们人类的历史上都是有很多不公平的这种这个事情，就是一直是发生到今天也是这样的。所以我们可能好像我没有特别满意的跟你，我自己也不太满意回答的，但是呢，可能我的想说的呢，就是可能根据自己的能力和智慧来判断。
Well, this is a really good question. I've been to many countries and I've seen their a sense of negative emotion that arises both from a very high governmental management level and from people who are poor and who live in a rather low social status. That kind of negative emotion is kind of permeating around the society. And I think the kind of greed and corruption that you were talking about, it's happening around. And if you notice the natural law of how things work, you notice if you have too much greed and too much corruption, then things are going to overflow, or in other words, it's going to go downhill. So it's very naturally that's going to happen. But whether to lay low and be content with what you have, or to fight over with whatever you don't seem to be content with, is you need to consider your own abilities. So if you can't fight over with the other party, or whatever you don't like to see in your society, if you don't have such ability, then there's no need to crack an egg against the rock. But if you think you do have such ability to rise above and against of it, then by all means. So it's really depending on the situation and depending on your own ability and wisdom. And you have to use wisdom to investigate whether you are capable of go against of it. We say in Tibetan that once you're under other people's roof, you need to listen to other people's guidance. And if you don't have such ability to be independent, then you just need to endure whatsoever injustice is going on. We see such injustice going around global-wide, and it has happened in our history, and that is inevitable. But my suggestion is, although I'm not quite content with my answer to you, and maybe you're not either, but my suggestion is first investigate your own ability with your wisdom, and know your ability, whether if you're ready to go against it.
还有，虽然我们在这个天底下很多不能接受的事情，但佛教里面有一种叫做让往他们去对外，或者让往他们去等人。自由是快乐，他共是痛苦。所以我们现在虽然很多事情呢就是不乐观，但是我在这个世界上是自由，自己有自己的这个语言也好，生活也好，有自己的空间呢，这也是一个非常快乐的事情。
In addition to the answers, I would like to add is that although there are many things that we can't accept under the same sky, that all the injustice that happens under the same sky, but in Tibetan we say that freedom is happiness. To be controlled by others is suffering. So at least we have such freedom to speak of your own language, to do what you like, and to enjoy life as you may. So that's the freedom, and you should be happy about having such freedom.